Did it start going, or is it still waiting 10 seconds, 10 minutes? Oh, there it goes. Excellent. All right, it's working. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, I can hear myself in the laptop. I guess it works. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great week. I am wrapping up a recovery from the COVID shot. So I got my second Pfizer shot on Friday of last week, and last weekend was just rough. Just knocked me out for a bit. I was feverish and just no energy, fatigue, and everything. But I'm feeling fine now, ready to get skating. I am still on the carbons. I think you saw me skate these a few times now. I'm switching back to anti-rocker. I loved the flat experiment. I am not a flat skater. I love ledges too much. And for me, I think I could get all of my tricks on ledges skating flat with these frames, but I don't know that I have the time for that. Really, it's the back farv, and back farv being one of my favorite tricks, it just felt like I was missing part of why I skate. So I am back on anti-rocker, skating prime frame 65 on the outside, the anti-rocker wheels on the inside. I swapped out the sole plates. These are the USD 7 sole plates. My USD carbons are great, but I wanted to try something white because, check this out. We got the team frames in. So these are the samples from the production line that will be shipping out to the team in the next day or so. These are the white ones, fresh off the line. Just an amazing, amazing feeling holding this in your hands after you've looked at them on the computer for so long and 3D printed them. Getting these in my hands, it's crazy. So I'll be skating these this weekend. We've got the white and the black in stock, and they're going to be going out to the team. I'll have the full shipment at the end of May. So if you haven't already pre-ordered, reach out to your local shop. Make sure that you let your shop know that you want them. I'm out here. I've sold out. I think I've got a handful of white medium left maybe on the website, but I don't have a lot left. So best to support your local shop if you've got one, or your favorite shop if you're going to mail order. But yeah, the white came out really nice. It's more of a cream white, more of a like an ivory than a bright white. It looks really good with the sole plates though. So this is going to be my setup this weekend. This the USD 7 with the 7 sole plate, USD carbon, and the white prime frames. They look really great though. All right, so today I just want to roll a little bit. I haven't skated anti-rocker in a while, so I want to do all my groove tricks, all my regular grinds. If you've got questions for me, I'm always happy to answer questions. Make sure that you tag back to blading. I have the live stream on the projector, so I'm able to see your questions. Would love to chat. If you've got anything on your mind, just make sure that you tag me so that I can see it. And yeah, I'm gonna get some music going. Music requests. Let me know if you've got any music requests. I'll put my skates on. And just let me know if you've got any. I always love new music, so if there's something I can play, now's the time to ask. And I hope you all are doing good. I'm also using a new lens. So this is the Moment lens. I do this off of an iPhone because it's so much easier to do a live stream than setting up a GoPro and putting it on the Wi-Fi and all that. So I use an iPhone. This is an old iPhone 10, I think. But I have a lens on it, which should give a nice fisheye. The lens that's built in is so straight, it doesn't have the wide angle lens, that it doesn't capture much. So right now I'm really close to the camera and I feel like it's a better view, but if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. Always looking at ways to make things better around here. Oh, I love these carbons. It's just such a different feeling skating these carbons after skating the sway for so long. Nothing bad to say about the sway. I absolutely love those skates, but they're a very different ride. The lean forward is different. I remember falling backwards a little bit when I first put these on. Xander asks, make sure that you tag me so that I can see it, but Xander asks, when will third-party prints be coming? It's a really good question. So we have this core, so this frame system, get out of there. Some of the frame spacer fell. Where'd it go? Oh no. Is it on me? Is it in me? Oh, it's under here. So this system is a two-piece system. So it's a core on the inside. This is the aluminum core. It's 6160 aluminum extruded in the machine so that it looks nice and clean. Then the walls mount onto the core, creating a single frame. We have open sourced this so people can make their own walls. So you can print this at home on your 3D printer and then make your own walls, whatever design you want. And when you get the aluminum core, you can slide your walls on like this, pop, pop. And then you'll be able to skate whatever walls you want. If you're not a designer and you want to support a designer, absolutely love that. We will have these on the core frame market. So that hasn't launched yet. I'm hoping that it'll launch right alongside with these frames landing in, say, June, first week of June. There are probably a few dozen people out there who have designed walls, so I want to make sure that there's a place that they can sell them and promote them. So my money is on June. This is a huge undertaking, though. You know, it's not a huge corporation doing this. It's me. So if things are a little slower or take a little longer than expected, give me a little break. But my money is on June. There are some really awesome designs that I've seen. Some really interesting flat frames that I think you'll like. I've seen a few freestyle frames that I think is a really interesting concept. I've not been a huge fan of freestyle. I think I skated them a couple weeks ago, and it was okay. But I feel like if somebody had a better experience with freestyle, they might be able to make a frame that's really tuned for the way that they skate, which is what's so amazing about the system being open source is you can go and make a frame specifically for how you skate. So if you want a wider split, great. If you want a shorter split so that you have a little bit more maneuverability, great. Like you can make any frame, any configuration you want. These are the prime frames though. These are the ones that will work for anything. I skated them flat. I skated them anti-rocker now. This is the injection molded frame that will come with all of the prime frames that we sell, all the core system frames. But you can always replace these walls with new prime frames in different colors or any frame that's compatible with the core system too. All right, did I talk too much? Music, I think I saw Green Day. I haven't heard Green Day in a long time. That sounds good. I'll see if there's an Essentials. And it'll play through all of the Welcome to Paradise and American Idiot and all that crazy stuff. Let's still check it out. All right, let's see if we can get it to work. Some days it's easier than others. Green Day, playlists. Teen Day, no, thank you, horrible Android keyboard. Green Day, there, Green Day Essentials. All right. And keyboard popping up, because that's what Android does. Oh, it's working. There we go. All right. It's pretty good. Let me put it over here a little bit more. Wow, this wide angle is crazy. I'm looking at it on the wall right now. There's so much more space in here. Looks nice. All right, a couple questions while I'm there. Inline Kaiju carbons last month, and UFS bolts. Yeah, UFS bolt lengths are a difficult issue. We sell a ton, so if you need UFS bolts, they're always M6 bolts. Just let me know. Hit us an email at the Balance Distribution, and we will sort you out. Xander, the Gods V1 soles. Those are the UHMW ones, I think, right? I'll see if I could find them. I'd love to have them just as a piece of history because I love sole plates, but we'll see. Anush, I love my carbons, but I've not tried Carbon Freeze yet. I do have a pair of the Gods FM3s on order. They'll be here whenever they ship, so I think end of July. The new Bernals look great though, the all black. You know I love black skates. I mean, they're these, but with a little Fila logo on the side. All right, let me get warmed up. Alvin, that is huge news. Congratulations, man, and welcome back. The Royales are always the hardest trick for people to get back. And I think it's because of the way that people bend when they get older. You really have to strengthen those weird muscles that you never had to use. But yeah, man. And dude, 50, congratulations, happy birthday. I am 44 now. I turned 45 in August. So you got a few years on me, but no excuses. We got this. Classic skating, classic 90s music, a few soul grinds. That's all I need in life. That's happy, that's retirement right there. This wrist guard is all twisted. All right, there we go. Joel, these are the USD carbons, prime frames, 65 anti-rocker with USD 7 sole plates. All right, some Green Day to get us all hyped on this Thursday, getting ready for the weekend. Wow, so flat 60, very different than anti-rocker 65. Like just turning feels different. This is probably a little close for me. That should be better. Whoa! Too much. Getting in rail mode. I do love the higher ledge. I think 3 up is the perfect height for me. It's like 18 inches or so at the top. Each of these is 6. So it's 6, 12, 18, and then like 2 inches on top. So really good height, so you don't have to jump so much. Again, all praises to Justin Thursday for this design. Whoa, 65s. Yeah, getting used to anti-rocker. It's taking a bit. There we go. Mr. Self-Destroy, good to see you, sir. I hope you got the frames. Yeah, this mural is just incredible. This is Chris Piasek with help from Adam Moana. Amazing, amazing work. We do have a t-shirt planned. It's not here yet, but as soon as we open up the showroom, we'll have t-shirts, so you can come over and skate and then get a t-shirt to remember the mural. It's gonna be fun. All right. Whoa, goodness. These sole plates are incredible. God, the USD 7 is just such a... I'm so angry they got rid of the 7. Such a great skate. Such a great sole plate. Better. Where am I skating on Saturday? I will be at Marsh. You guys should come out. I don't know what time, but you're always there before I am. Yeah, I'm skating Marsh on Saturday. USD 7 sole plates with the white prime frames. So it's going to be really fun. Anti-rocker setup. White sole plates, black skates, white frame. Exciting. Xander, yeah. It feels good though. The difference is that it just feels like I'm slipping out a little bit more, but I haven't skated here in a little bit, especially compared to flat. It's been like a month since I've skated anti-rocker, so it's going to take a little adjustment, but I'm feeling it. All right, alley sole. That's all right. I'm going to pause the live stream and see if I can get the replay. Yeah, as long as I don't fall on my ass after hitting my head. All right, there should be a slight delay now. That'll give me time to critique my style. Yes, looks good. All right, let me do that fold again. what? The biggest thing about skating any rocker is I can't turn when I'm approaching. So I came up to this and I was off my angle and I couldn't adjust. So I need to come more into the ledge, which I could normally do skating flat, but because I'm skating any rocker, if I turn with my hips or with my ankles, I don't move anywhere. Little things, the little things. All right, let's do it. That was better. See if I can get the replay. Oops. Yeah, that was better. I need more speed for alley-oop soul, but not bad. All right, let's do alley-oop miz, true miz, and then some groove tricks. Yeah, it's that adjusting that I'm not used to yet on anything. I gotta go more into it, but I can't get the angle right. Yeah, this will be better. Better. Better, better, better. Way. There it was. That one felt better. Mr. Self-Destroy. No, you have until Tuesday. So you're good. You're good for this month. You have until Tuesday. One wheel roll or cess slide. Narc, that's an awesome find. I think those would sell for a pretty penny. All right, true miz, true miz. Come on. Need to turn more. There we go. That felt good. Yeah. All right, let me get some water and then do some groove tricks. Of course, any questions, hit me up. Always happy to chat. It's just a good break for me from a morning full of meetings to come out and sweat a little bit, talk with my friends. If you got questions, hit me up. This weekend, skating the USD Carbons, USD 7 soles, and the new white prime frames. Prime frames will be in end of May, probably first week of June to be realistic. I got the shipping notification that the ocean shipment will arrive the last week of May. Odds are pretty good that it's going to take about a week to get from Long Beach to North Carolina. So I would assume first week of June, but I'll send out an email to anybody who pre-ordered. If you haven't pre-ordered and you're interested, definitely get your local shop. They have plenty of frames coming in. So I might be sold out, but shops will have them. All right, let's do some groove tricks. There we are. Dave Quist, what do you think about the new Brain Dead skate? I think it's incredible. Yeah, it's incredible. I think the fact that John can get out of our little insular bubble of aggressive skaters and find a world in fashion and street culture. I mean, who else could do that? That's not, that's not me or Cletus, right? Like, we could never pull that off. But he's incredible. I'm going to be really curious about the price. I couldn't see what the liner was made of. It didn't look like a stock 908, 909 liner. It looked like Intuition or something else. I would be very shocked if it was less than 500, even without an Intuition, because Brain Dead is like the supreme style company. So prepare yourselves if you're interested in getting those skates. That's going to be an expensive skate. And make sure that you don't wear jeans with those. You need to wear something that, I don't know, like look at what John wears and wear something like that. You might not be able to pull it off, but don't wear your dad outfit, the jeans with black t-shirt, because that's going to look silly with those skates. I don't know. It's going to be a weird market.
You got about a $500 Brain Dead pants.
Yeah, exactly. You need the matching Brain Dead pants in order to pull that outfit off. All right, a nice little chill Green Day song for getting my Royales warmed up. Tell you what, man, these 7 sole plates are the best sole plates I've ever skated. They're so good. Like, on that one, I went so low. You'll see it on the replay. I went so low that I curved into, like, the bottom of the sole plate. That's a negative. Don't get me wrong, that's a negative. But the fact that I stayed on, it's incredible. Yeah, these sole plates. I do need to skate more street, like ledges, and get a better groove for me. But USD 7s. Whoa! Now on that one, I was so far over it that my 65mm wheels rubbed on the top of the deck. That's a fun one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, man, these feel so good. It's just the perfect balance for me. All right, back far, here we go. It's been too long. Whoa! Felt pretty good. I think I need more sole plate. Oh, I love anti-rocker. It's just such a forgiving setup. Like I would have bit on that pretty hard. Yeah, it felt good. Oh. All right, last back far. I'll get this better. There it is. All right. Groove tricks are good. Question from Alvin. Skating Majestic 12s. You want to try something new. I always recommend the Sway. I think the USD Sway is a really good skate for a Majestic 12 skater. You could also go with the Them 909s. I think those are also a really good Majestic 12 transition skate. The big difference is usually if you get a USD Sway, it'll be a little more flexy, which can be a good thing, but if you get a 45-degree strap, like the Montre or the Chris Farmer, crank that thing down and you'll be fine. Sole plate's better on the 7, or the Sway. It's a little bit wider. The groove is a little bit more pronounced. The 909, I think everything stock is fine, but I think you'll have more, depends on how you skate, but you'll have more fun skating that as a flat setup. And I'm assuming that coming from old school Majestic 12s, you're probably skating anti-rocker. So I would probably swap out the frames for some Fluid Force or Featherlight 3s or something like that that's got a more pronounced groove. Especially if you sound like somebody who's getting back into it maybe, or hasn't done anything for a long time. Probably a good idea to really move forward with every technology, all the technologies. Get yourself a dedicated anti-rocker frame. Get yourself a nice boot, nice liners. Depends on how much money you want to spend though. Good question though. You can always get new Majestic 12s too. The Bobby Spazov, I don't know if you could pull it off, but they're amazing skates. Majestic 12 hasn't changed. They've only gotten better. And they're more environmentally friendly now. So, I mean, it's a great brand to support, but I'm assuming you want to try something new. I would go with the Sways. I think that's the right answer. All right. I'll get some back unities for you, R. Innes. I will, let's see. I'll need to do my top acid, so I got to do top acid, and I'll do back unity. You heading up? The keys are on the wall. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, please do. I'm rooting for you. Thanks. All right, back unity. Back unity, top acid. Crank this down a little bit. There we go. All right, back unity first. I think I got this. Especially with anti-rocker, I think I can get back unity pretty quickly. All right, here we go. Oh, it's fast. Man, I sped up. It's like my back foot thought it was doing a torque slide. It just took off to the road. right, it's getting there. That first one was great. I don't know why. Now I'm overcompensating. Yeah, the back foot felt good at least. Oh! All right, I did it. I did it. Yeah, it started good. Then I kind of stuck. Just got to sit down a little bit longer. All right, I'll get this. Whoa! Gotta stand up more, I think. I'm slipping out onto my sole plates, and it's losing it. A little bit more stand up. Getting tired. 2 more tries. There we go. Still very back foot heavy though. Yeah, very back foot heavy. It's a harder trick. I think that has a lot to do with angles. Because right here, I'm boot down. You can kind of see. Lower it a little bit for you. I always talk about the different angles for grooves and grinds. Can you see there? Yeah. There it is. So, if I'm doing my back unity, this is boot down for me. And that's not very tall because these sole plates stick out so much and this prime frame has such a deep groove. So when I get down low, I'm really only on sole plates. That is cool, but it takes a little adjustment. All right, top acid. Shouldn't have any sole plate issues here, just Lawrence falling down issues. True sole. Geared, I will give it a shot. I've done true sole maybe 3 times in my life, and never on something this tall. But I'll give it a shot for you. But first, top acid. It's been a while since I've done top side tricks. Hey! Not a bad first try, not a bad first try. Hey! Actually locking on today. Felt good. All right. What else was I going to do? Oh, somebody wanted negative mistrial. I don't know about on the coping though. I've only eaten shit on this. Maybe. Maybe. I'll give it 3 for you. All right, let's see if I can get that. Need to get this back foot up. It looks like my sole foot is locking just fine. Yeah. All right, I'll do one more for it. Ah! Rolls away. Rolls away. Yeah. Negatives. See, I got this. I'm a pro skater. All right, true soul is gonna be tough, but I'll give it a shot. I'll do true star first. I want to do true mock too, but that's a weird trick to me. Macchios in general are kind of weird. Let me try true star, and I'll try true mock, and then I'll try true soul. More turn, less shoulder. Flank. Ah, there's true corner. All right, true mock. Close. More speed on that one, I think. Oh! All right, so true soul coming up. All I need to do is lift that foot. Oh, shit! Oh, look at that! Look at me! Goodness. All right, I'll try one more, lock it a little more solid, but that surprised me. Whoa! That last one felt more of a real true soul. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I'll go out with my first one. I think that was the winner. Some more water. All right. I think I'm at time. Oh my goodness. Thanks everyone for joining. If you got questions, let me know. chilling out, cooling down. Tired, but never too busy for questions. Gonna be skating outside Marsh this weekend. It looks like a nice day. It's the ledge that I really love, so skating anti-rocker was super important. I love skating flat. I think it's an amazing setup, but I gotta be honest, I'm a ledge skater, and it's really hard to skate flat on ledges, and this all you do is skate flat. So this is what I'm on. These are the 2018 USD Carbons, USD 7 sole plate, 50/50 prime frames, and 65s with anti-rocker wheels. Really good setup. The 65s are maybe a little too big for in here, but I think they're going to feel great at Marsh. The groove angle was so interesting, especially on my my Unity, because I kept going up more. But really, I mean, this is the angle that I'm at. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not that low. And that's because this groove is so deep and these sole plates come out so far. Good ride, but a little different than the sways that I was on before. Not by much, though. Ugh, sweating like a dog. I think I have a towel in here. I hope I have a towel in here. I'll go get a towel. If you have questions, tag back to blading. I'm gonna go get a towel, and I'll hang out for a little bit while I cool down. Jeremy asks the same question he always asks. I think it's jealousy. Why am I so handsome? It's age. You get better with age. And I'm really old. Just wait. When you get old, it's a refined look that I've got going for me. Geared. How did I like the new Danny Beer part? I thought it was great. I thought it was really interesting because, you know, them markets themselves as a, can you see? Yeah, it's okay. Looks a little blurry. I don't know if that's the frame rate or what. Maybe it's the lens. No, the lens looks okay. It was kind of weird because I would think of them as an aggressive company, but that was not an aggressive part. That was if anything, that was like a urban part, you know? The things that he was skating, the mixing of grinds with stair bashing and stuff like that. Like, you know, when you think of aggressive, you think of Alex Broskow or, Nils Jansen or something like, you know, skating big ledges or big rails or something like that. He had the fast slide at the end, but really it was like a freedom of feet sort of skating, which is his style. Obviously, he can do anything that he wants. He's such a good skater. But yeah, it was a really interesting part, right? I think it kind of sells the whole Danny vibe. So I absolutely am a huge fan of Danny and everything that he's done. But it's it was very different than I think I had expected. Maybe not I expected from Danny, but I expected from them. Like, their branding had always been kind of grinding, street, that sort of reserved style, and then Danny comes out and does, you know, what was that? Alley-oop, closed book, toe cess slides. Like, what the hell was that? I don't know. Good question. All right, are we done? T.O. Sound asks, will there be freestyle only frames? There are freestyle walls available. We will probably have a limited amount of completes, but for now, get the walls. If you get the prime frames, you can always sell the walls if you need to, and just buy yourself a set of freestyle walls. They're compatible, so you'll be able to get different walls for the system. There are freestyle walls available, so we've got them. They're 3D printed, so they are a different material. They're fast, kind of glassy, but if you're skating skate park or coping, they'll last just as long as a normal frame. If you're skating ledges, they'll grind down a little bit faster, but you can always buy more in different colors, different designs if you want. So yes, those will be available, but they're not going to be a lot of them available as completes because we don't have a ton of the cores available. All right. Dave Quist, I'm not going to argue. I think it's where you define aggressive. Like, what is aggressive to you? And, I think our history is more of the grinds and the ledges. That's not to say that's what it needs to be, That's why I thought it was so interesting. And them definitely came out as more of the traditional aggressive style. Grinds, John Julio, not famous for his transition skating, not famous for his urban skating, kind of built that company in his vision. And now I think his perspective is getting wider with people like Danny on the team. So super interesting. I think it did what it was supposed to do, which is controversy and start conversations. So I was very happy to see it. All right, I think I'm good. 12:31, I gotta go get lunch. I got a meeting at 1. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a great weekend if I don't see you before then. Gear Talk next week, I'm gonna talk about the white prime frames and a little bit more information. I've also got a brand new pair of skates that I'm gonna be skating next weekend. So tune in for Gear Talk next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it live. We're doing it live. Gear Talk, 9 p.m. Eastern. Talk about the frames, talk about the skates, and answer your questions. Hope everybody's doing good, staying healthy. Get your vaccines if you haven't already, so that we can hang out together with no masks, and have a great weekend.